Hey guys, this is John and I'm back with part 2 of the Gliffy tutorials. So let's get started. I just have a blank drawing stage now and I want to cover some of the basics of using this program. So if I just need a simple shape like a circle or an ellipse, I can choose the elliptical tool and I can pull it out and put it there. Okay. Once the drawing is there, once the circle is there, I can go back to my cursor tool and I can select it, I can move it around, I can resize it. Okay, if I don't want the aspect ratios to change, I can put a check in the aspect ratio change box or lock the chain. You see it stays the same. Okay, I can make it, I can spin it using the circle. On the properties over here, I can change colors. So notice this bucket is the fill color. So let's say we wanted this filled with oh, who knows what kind of color we have there, kind of a light blue, and then we'll make the outside line a black, or no, let's change it to red. Okay, I can change the line thickness. All right, or I can go back, or I can even say none. So now I just have just the filled shape. Okay, I can add a drop shadow if I'd like a drop shadow. I can also add gradient fill. Okay. If I choose to lock shape, now I can't do anything with it. It is stuck right there. Okay, so those are the basics. You can do those things to any shape. So let's go on to the next thing. I'm going to actually unlock that shape. I'm going to put a square out here next to it. I'm actually going to put a couple now. All right, and let's come over here and let's drag. Let's go to fresh and let's drag one of these over. Here's a cool thing about using the um, items from the library. If I elect to change the color of these, okay, the next item I drag out of the library will automatically change to that color. So yeah, good and bad, but anyhow, remember these library items, for whatever reason, they come in with the aspect ratio locked. I can unlock that and then I can make it long and skinny, whatever I want to do there. Okay. Alright, so again, if I want to delete them, I just select it and then use my delete key. Let's look at some of these other guys here. This is a connector line that uses connections that will bend. So I can come over here and let's say I can connect that right there. Notice I'm going from a plus sign to a plus sign. If I choose to do that, if I later move my objects, the lines stay connected. I certainly do not have to do that from plus sign to plus sign. I can draw a line from here to here, okay? But when I move that line, it's going to stay right where it's at. Lines are properties. I can change the color of them if I prefer to. I can change the thickness if I'd like to. All right, just like those other ones. Um, all right, let's look at what else we have here. The text tool will allow you to create text anywhere. Okay. You can also double click any object and just start typing in the object and it adds text to that box. You can format the text by double clicking again and highlighting. I can make it bold or I can change the color. Alright. Um, okay. This would allow okay, so if I wanted this behind this text, behind this box, this moves it behind it. Oops, there you go. Alright, and then this brings it back forward. The hand will allow me to move all of the objects at one time. Plus and minus allow me to zoom in and zoom out. Okay. Alright, so I think that's the basics of building these guys. Alright, so remember the properties are over here. Typing properties, locked aspect ratio, I can change the size. Lines, if you connect lines with the plus signs, they stay connected, which is a really cool feature. So, okay, that's it for number 2.